Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Today we're going to take a look at the Sonicake wireless microphone system. This is a 2.4 gigahertz wireless mic, and this is the QWM 10 wireless mic. So let's go check it out, and here we go. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look around this box and then let's get it out. We can see here this is the Sonicake QWM 10, and this is a 2.4 gigahertz wireless mic system. On this side we can see it's compatible with phones, computers, video cameras, and SLR cameras. A little branding on that side. On this side we can see it says it's optimized, has optimized frequency response, long battery life, and stable signal transmission. So yeah, it says on the back, it says thank you for being a Sonicake's valued customer. We are so grateful for your trust you've placed in us, yada yada yada. All right, let's get this thing out of the box here so we can take a look at it. And first things first, we're going to see I like very much is that we are going to have a little case to carry everything in. That's very nice, so you can keep all of your accessories together and handy. So we are going to get, it looks like a QC thing there. We're going to get a little user's manual here if we need that. And then we are going to get the transmitter and the receiver right here. So, and these are very similar to how other transmitters and receivers look. We are going to have a we're going to have the clips on the back here that we can use to clip onto a camera or your belt. This is going to be, let's see, which one's going to be the transmitter, which one's going to be the receiver. This one's going to be the transmitter because it has the built-in microphone there. And then this one's going to be the receiver here. Sometimes you'll notice that they'll put like an RX and TX on the front there. These don't actually have that. Yeah. So it looks like we're going to have a port for a. It looks like this I guess the power button's is on the front there, and then it looks like we have the port to plug in for the line in here, and then on the top part here is going to be your headphone jack there. And then it looks like this might be, oh, we have a little button there that changed for the gain levels, the decibel levels, and this looks like maybe a low cut filter, not sure. On this side, it looks like we're also going to have a mute button right there, and then this is going to be your microphone, and then we also have a port there so that you can plug in an external microphone if you want to use a lavalier mic. So. And then on this side we have a USB-C port for charging, and on this side we also have a USB-C port for charging there. So, all right. We're also going to get a couple of cables here. So it looks like we're going to get one set of cables for a camera. And this is going to be a TRS to TRS cable for cameras. And then we will have a TRS to TRRS for phones there. So yeah. Now the only problem with these cables for phones is most of these cameras nowadays, or most of these phones nowadays, don't have headphone jacks. Most of them use either USB-C or Lightning ports to plug in microphones, and so these cables are really kind of useless. And I mean, they're great for using an adapter, but it would make much more sense if they gave us a TRS to into USB-C or Lightning cable. That would make much more sense. So yeah. All right, let's see here. We are going to also have a little bit of a, this is kind of cool. It's a sort of I think people call them an octopus or a squid cable. So you have a USB-A port on this side, and then two USB-C ports on this side, so that you can plug in two things at the same time. So you simply plug one into here, and you plug the other one into there. And now you can plug this into your power brick or your wall charger or power bank or something like that. So very nice. I like that a lot. All right. Let's see what else we have here. It looks like we are going to have a dead cat, and this is going to fit onto our transmitter here. So this should just fit right into here. This is going to be a little tricky to get in there, but let's see if we can get that right there. So I think that's in there. And there we go. It fits in there. These things do pull out fairly easy, but it's enough of an attachment that it won't just fly out. So, all right. that is everything. So let's go ahead now and hook this up. I think I'll try this first here in the studio and hook it up to my camera, see what it sounds like in here, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so I went ahead and hooked the microphones up, and what you're hearing right now is the Sonicake wireless microphone plugged into my Sony a7S III. And yeah, it works. You know, it's interesting because there's not really much of a display on the receiver. Now, if you want to adjust the volume, there is that decibel button that you can push, and it just changes the color of a little light on there that goes from green to yellow to red for each decibel level. So you kind of just have to kind of gauge what you get in between there. So you're not going to get any real fine tuning of your gain levels on there, but you will be able to at least make some adjustment on there. So I have it right now set to green because otherwise it was just too hot. So anyways, this is what you can expect here inside of a studio with these microphones. So I think what I'm going to do is actually plug this into my GoPro, take it outside, and see what it sounds like if I'm walking around and vlogging with it. Now, also, I don't normally wear my microphones on the outside of my clothing like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and just grab it and I'm gonna attach it to the inside of my clothing here. And please excuse all of the handling noise there that you're probably hearing right now. But let's go ahead and just attach this. Let's see, there we go. Get that attached. And now, this is the way that I would normally wear my microphones, just attached to my tank top underneath my clothing. That way you don't have to see it. And yeah, so anyways, let's go ahead, take this outside and see what it sounds like as we're out and about. Okay, so I am here now. I'm outside. I have my my microphone hooked up to my GoPro. I'm using the GoPro Hero 11 Black, and I'm just walking a bit, and this is what it sounds like if you're outside. Now, I do have the microphone hidden underneath my shirt. Let me go ahead and tap that right quick. You can hear that. So yeah, this is what it sounds like if you are using the microphone like this and you're just doing a bit of vlogging. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead now and let's go ahead and do a little bit of a distance test since we're outside, and we'll see how far I can walk and have the signal hold up. So yeah, let's just see what we can do as a bit of a distance test. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just break line of sight by turning my back and starting to walk away. That's usually when a lot of these mics have trouble, so that's the first thing I'm going to start off with. So I'm just going to turn around, walk back a little bit, and see how far I go and see if it works out. So all right, here we go. Let's just start walking. I think I'll walk over to that black car right there and see if we get there, if we still have a signal or if it's already broken up. We may already have a broken up signal right now. I don't know, won't know until I listen to the playback. So, all right, so here I am now over at the black car, and I'm wondering if you can still hear me. Now, I did reestablish line of sight, so maybe you didn't hear me before, but you can hear me now. And I'm gonna go ahead and start walking back and see if the signal has held up the entire way as we're going here. So now again, I am using my GoPro, and I have the microphone hidden underneath my my shirt there. So everything should be pretty easy for this mic to you know, to handle, but we'll find out. All right, well, I have to say I am pretty impressed. I did not expect the signal to hold up quite as well as it did. Now, there were a couple of little blips where the signal sort of just dropped out momentarily, and it was literally a blip. It was not like something where it was a long drop or anything. It was just sort of a quick blip and then it was right back. So that's pretty okay, especially considering that I've had some real trouble with signal dropout with some really well-known brands and much more expensive microphones. So to have something like this work as well as it did is very, very pleasing. So all right, well, there are a couple of things that I don't like about this microphone. One of them I already spoke about, which is there's not much of a display on here. But the other thing that I don't like about this microphone is the fact that the microphone clip doesn't seem very strong, and that it doesn't really have much tension when holding on to a cold shoe of a camera. So it's very easy for the receiver to simply slip off of your camera. And I really wish there was something that was a bit more secure, allowing you to attach it to your camera. I wish that mic clip was a bit stronger, because the last thing I want to do is be out somewhere and my camera gets jostled and my microphone receiver flies off of the camera. Maybe it hits the ground and breaks, maybe it just flies off, but I don't really want to have that happen. So anyways, let's head into the house, wrap this thing up, and yeah, let's get it done. All right, everyone. Well, there you have it. That is it. That is a look at the Sonicake QWM10 wireless microphone. This is a 2.4 gigahertz wireless mic. And I have to say, I'm actually pretty surprised that it did so well when I took it outside and walked away from it a bit, because as I said, I've had other microphones that I've tested that have been much more expensive, have been more known name brands, and they haven't performed nearly as well. So yeah, big ups to Sonicake for getting that part right. Now, as far as the rest of the microphone, it does have some points that I don't like about it, as I mentioned. I really want them to fix that clip so it's more secure. It fits more securely onto cameras. Also, I would love to have a display on the receiver so that you can get more detailed information and maybe even be able to adjust those decibel levels a little bit more finely, so that you can get, instead of just having those 3 levels, maybe you can have it by increments of 1 or 2 or 3, so that you can really fine tune your audio and your gain levels there. So anyways, there you have it. I'm going to leave a link to this product down below in the video description so that you can check them out if you're interested. I'm also going to leave a link to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.